Well, top of the morning to you ladies. My name is your Random Man Buck. Welcome to, hopefully, the start of a new career at the landscaping series. So, as you guys know, I got hired by Square2448 to pretty much get along for the ride on his landscape. Now, if you guys already know from FS19, I actually did have my own landscape series known as Rental Rocket Landscaping. I did want to bring that back at some point, but you know, sometimes things just might be easier if you just kind of move on. So, Rental Rocket Landscaping sadly will not be coming back, at least anytime soon. But I need to get to work because today is my first day on the job. I don't know what he has planned for me. If you guys see the trees flickering or a little bit of stuff going on here, this is a relatively heavy loaded map, so just kind of bear with me on if things are flashing. Only really when we're closer to the shop is when that happens. But if you guys have not already, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below. If you guys don't know who Square2448 is, please click on the link in the description, as he is a fantastic content creator, as he is a very big inspiration to my channel on how the landscape company and all that stuff, and even the homeowners. He's a huge part to that. So we're just taking my little clapped out Jeep here to work, since it's really about all I can afford right now. But hopefully we'll see the boss and we'll kind of get a good start to our career. The one thing he didn't really do is tell me where to park, so I guess I might just park next to the Dodge here. I don't see his truck, so I think I must have beat him. Are you the man of the hour?
Yeah, hi Buck.
How you doing, Square? It's an honor. I'm
Good.
telling you right. It is an honor to be a part of the Square2448 crew. I've watched so many of your videos on there, and I thought it might be a great idea to see if I could actually apply out here. I mean, I used to run my own landscape company, Rental Rocket Landscaping, but sadly that was a couple of years ago, and things just kind of went off the radar. But I'm so glad that I was actually able to pick up a job with you. I'm really excited to see where this goes.
Yeah, it's so cool. Job posting has one of the viewers of my landscape videos joining me now as an employee.
Indeed. Well, I guess what do we got on the board today? I didn't really know where to park, so I kind of just went on the opposite side of your Ram over there. Do you like have
that's
like a parking
okay.
Okay, so I didn't really know where we were supposed to park.
Yeah, you just park wherever, just not in front of the doors here, so we could get equipment out.
Yeah, it sounds about logical.
Yeah. So today we have a job for a local homeowner in town.
All right, all right. What's the job consist of? I guess you're the boss, so...
There's several overgrown bushes you can't see outside the windows from inside.
Is it one of those foreclosed properties that the state's having us clean up?
Yeah, so we're going to be working on that today.
All right.
We do need one of the dump trucks to pick up the mulch. They aren't delivering it.
Okay. What I might do... I say, where's your key box at?
The key box, I actually have the keys on me, so which truck do you want to drive? Let me give you the keys. I have too many keys here.
I guess for the sake of, I don't know how much load it is, but I can take the big white, the white Chevy. I'll get the Chevy over there, and it is the small landscape shop on the south side of town, correct?
Yeah, and they should have a card on file. Just charge the company card.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let them know on that. I'll get on the road and,
Do you have the job address, though? Or do you have to text
not
it?
know. Yeah, shoot me a text on what the address is, and I'll get to there. I'll figure it out. This town's not too big.
Yeah, no, it should be a manageable job. Well, we'll see you at the job site.
All right, we'll see you, bud. We're not really off to the greatest start. Dum Dum already missed his turn here, so... but yeah, I'm actually pretty glad that I got to take the dump truck, as I don't really want to be towing a trailer right now with boss's equipment, since I'm not too bad with the trailer, but I'd prefer to really, you know, not mess up someone's stuff on the first day of the job. Now, I think since we're already here, what I'll do is I'll shoot Square that text to see where the actual address is. There we go. We shall see what he says, hopefully. And this is the most that we're going to be needing. Now, from what I've understood, we only need 1 truckload full. And front office says since we are already licensed, like we have an agreement with these guys, we are a load on your own style of company. So I guess they're trusting me with the keys to their Kubota since I guess now I'm driving it. But we'll get this truck loaded up and we should be set to go. So this should be kind of fun. The only thing I'm not really caring for on this Kubota is that that letter strip on top of the windshield glass. It's kind of hard to see anything above you. That's the only real complaint I have about this thing, is the bucket goes way out of sight of my point of view where I can actually see. I think we got about 1, if not 2 more buckets full here that we need to grab, and then we should be good, because I was told to fill the whole truck up, so we'll catch you guys once we actually get the rest of this loaded. So Square just sent us the link to the address. We will be on our way, and more than likely he should be there by the time we get there. He did tell me that he had to actually run to Home Depot and grab some tree saplings, so we might beat him to the job site. I don't necessarily know yet, but I guess only time will tell whether or not we actually beat him there. Please tell me he didn't beat me there. Oh. Okay, he beat me. Well, it seems to be you beat me, bud.
Yeah, I actually had to run over to Home Depot.
Yeah, I thought it. I know you sent me on that text. I was like, okay, I think I made like 3 wrong turns. That's why I kind of got here late.
Yeah. Have you been to Home Depot at opening?
No, I have not been to this Home Depot yet. Is it cool?
Yeah, I went there right at opening. They took care of me right away.
I gotcha. Well, they got me situated with the mulch. I ended up loading it all on my own, so we should have an entire load in the bed for all of our mulch work. The only thing is, did we need to bring a mower?
No, that's on the weekly lawn schedule, so we'll be back sometime early next week.
Okay.
With the crew.
I gotcha. So I guess what all are we going to be clearing out? Like, is there a certain area where maybe like some of these don't get taken out, or is it literally like a clearance sale? Everything must go.
Everything must go, and I think I was joking with you back at the yard, but if you look behind some of these bushes, there's actually windows there.
Oh, jeez. Yes, there is. Okay.
Yeah,
so yeah.
Yeah. So all this has to come out. Coming around the house has to, and then this little back corner as well. It has to be dug out.
So I'm assuming that this tree is basically the back half of the property line that kind of separates the two, and then technically going up this tree, that's the edge of that also property line.
Yeah, we want to make sure we aren't going on the neighbors with the machines.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what? This whole neighborhood kind of needs to mow their lawns.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I'll run the Kubota if you want to run the Vermeer.
That works for me. Do you... I guess, are you going to use the backhoe, or are you going to try and use the bucket to just dig underneath the roots?
So I'm thinking you see those 3 or 4 big tall ones. I'm thinking those probably have bigger roots that I need to use the backhoe for.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But everything else, the buckets should be able to.
Okay. So I don't necessarily know where he wants these, but for right now, I am going to push this over to probably underneath the carport. Let's give this a little bit of a tug. There we go.
So I'm going to work on these few in front of the windows here, but if you want to work alongside the carports, all those small bushes over there, the Vermeer should be able to do it.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. How about that?
All right.
So let's just pop back into this. We will take a look. He's going to keep fighting that for right now, but I'm going to see if I can't take out this little bush line right here. and just basically drop the bucket, and I'm going to drag these out the best I can. So we'll just kind of give it a little bit of encouragement, and we'll hopefully be able to get that. So yeah, it's dragging a bunch of these, but I think it's kind of catching all of it behind me. Might need to come back and get a second swipe, but that should be our first pass. Looks like we at least got a handful of it, so let's reset the system here, and we'll kind of come back. Drop the bucket, and let's go. And there we go. That cleaned up a lot better. Kind of got a lot of dirt going on there, so might have some sticks to clean up, but if anything, that should be clean enough. Oh, he really got into working on that, so hey, I'm going to start cleaning out the tree line here on the backside. I got that stuff on the carport done.
Oh, awesome. I'm just working on this last few big bushes here, but the roots seem to be like 2-3 feet long almost.
I was going to say, it looks like you're fighting that thing. Ow! Don't hit me in the head.
Yeah, hopefully there's no thorns or anything in any of these.
But all I know is that this tree line right here is about property line. We're not going to do anything to the left of that tree, so I kind of got to maneuver my way around here just a little bit. We'll drop the bucket here. Let's get clearing. And that should probably do it. I'll go check with the boss. I don't necessarily know. I mean, I'm kind of tearing it up in here, so I don't want to do too much where there's ruts and then it won't even reseed. But that's technically on the backside of the tree line. I don't know if he wants me to get rid of this whole thing, but the problem is that's on the other person's property line. But we'll go check with him, and we'll see whether or not this is what he wanted. So I got that tree line back there. The only problem is that some of those bushes actually cross over into the neighbor's yard. So I guess it's kind of up to you whether or not we go through with the rest, because I'm also starting to tear it up back there where there's starting to get ruts because of the tracks.
Yeah, I think even if they're the neighbors, I don't know if we should be removing those.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
I don't want to be getting a call from the homeowner saying I removed extra bushes.
Yeah, most definitely. But, I mean, if you want to go back there and take a look at that, you can. I don't necessarily know where we were going to stop since, like I said, it's like right on that tree line. Like, some of the bushes were over the line, but then the main roots were sometimes on my side. But when you tear it up, then, of course, all the soil comes down, and then it's like tracks are now starting to tear up the ground. So there's like mud back. Not mud, but it's starting to make ruts back there and tearing up the grass.
Okay, I'll have to go back there and look at that, but I think we're ready to go to start planting some of these bushes and flowers.
That definitely would be a plan. Actually, if you wanted me to, where is actually the mulch supposed to be? Because I can start loading mulch with this since it's a little bit more compact.
Yeah, so the mulch, we're going to be just trying to go the exact bed that is currently here. So we want to do the left-hand side of the porch here, just kind of the same formation to the carport. And then on the right-hand side, we want to wrap around the house all the way to the side door, right to here.
Okay.
Just
like leave the spacing, or is the mulch going around the steps too?
No, the homeowner said he's going to put some pavers or something down, so we'll just leave that for him.
Okay. Well, I'll get started on that if you want to start planting and getting all that stuff ready to go.
Right.
Well, you heard the boss. Basically, what we're going to do now is we're going to get the mulch laid out on the pathways here, and we should be good to go. So we'll just kind of time-lapse this work, and we'll see what he wants to do with the saplings. What you need, boss?
Hey, I got all the flowers in the front. Now the homeowner said that I could plant as many, so I didn't want to overdo it. So we should be all set with that, and I'll help you out now, spreading some mulch.
All right, sounds good. That looks to be like that is going to do it, so I'm just going to help out Square here with the rest of his pad, and we should be good. I think you definitely are moving a lot faster than I am.
Yeah, this tractor is making quick work of it. The travel speed is like 10 miles an hour over to the truck.
I was gonna say, like, come on, man, I finally just got done with mine. I mean, mine's a nice straight line, but it took 4 years to do.
Yeah, no, I got most of the other side done. A little bit of hand raking alongside that step area, but this is the last little bit.
All right, well, I guess let's finish off this little thing, and is that all we technically had to do, at least for today, or at least this job?
Yeah, that's all this job was, to clean it up and put new mulch down.
All right, well, I guess let's just finish up, fine-tune. I'll kind of do a little bit of leveling with the bucket, and then we can load back up, and let's call it a day.
Yeah, we're making good progress. We're almost there.
Yay! Progress. Well, that fits on there a little bit better when you don't have a tree pallet on there.
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
Well, I guess we can head back to the shop. Is there any other projects on the book today that we need to at least get done, or we get good to go to lunch?
No, we're gonna go to lunch. One thing, I usually unload the pile from the dump truck onto the driveway, but the way you did it, we don't have to get out a broom or anything.
I was fighting with that little skid steer for quite a while, so I like to take pride in that.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put some tie-down chains on this, and we're good to go. And I will stop by later on today when the homeowner gets back from work to just do a quick job overview. Make sure he's satisfied.
All right. Sounds like a plan. I'll get the Chevy. Do you just want me to take that back to the landscapes place and just go dump the rest of those back, or we just want to keep it at the shop? Do we have a spot for it?
No, you could keep it at the shop. We could use that on another job coming up.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to head back to the shop. You want to get this stuff situated, and I guess we'll see you tomorrow or later this afternoon.
Yeah, so if I don't see you again, have a good day.
You too, bud. Thank you, and have a good one.
Yeah, good work today.
Thank you. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the shop. He pretty much just said we'll keep the mulch that we have in the bed right now. He's going to get that tied down, but if you guys have not already, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below. Be sure to check out the Boomstick Club for all the up-to-date content from me and the gang. You guys already know who is in it, as well as Square, as he is in there too. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. We shall see you all in the next one. This is the Rental Man out. Peace.